Hi everyone, so today is Wednesday the 3rd and we just finished up. I'm going to do an overview of what we talked about during our Walk to Learn. Let's see. So we read about the life of coral reefs, and so we read it all, so make sure that you read it, and we talked about our text features. That is our new skill that we are learning. So the text features that we specifically have in this article is we have a title, an illustration, a text box, bold writing, photographs, and we have photo captions or just our captions that talk about our illustration and photographs. Of course, we went into more depth on this, but this video is just mainly if there are some questions that you didn't finish, it is here for you to complete. Number 1, we discussed again our text features, and we chose 3 of them to write about as far as how they help us understand the text and the meaning of the text feature. So if you need to pause, go ahead and do so. We moved on to number 2 about what the photograph or illustration provides us that the text does not provide us. And we found out that there was information in those photo captions that the author did not tell us in our paragraphs of our article. Number 3, we went back and colored all the information about the types of animals that live in coral reefs. And the main idea and main point of this question was to tell us, to point out that coral is real. It's alive. I mean, it's not fake. It's living. There are types. There's dead coral reefs and living coral reefs. So that is what the article kind of described the difference between them two. We skip number 4, and then number 5 is what you need to do at home. You need to write a paragraph summarizing what you learned about coral reefs. So I gave you some sentences to get your paragraph going. We have our attention grabber as our first sentence. Living coral reefs are so beautiful. Other attention grabbers we can use are questions. So did you know that coral reefs can be living and or dead? We could say something to the fact of, I don't know, dead coral reefs are just not colorful, or living coral reefs are so colorful, right? We just want to grab our reader's attention. Then we can move on to restating our question, which will also include kind of our main idea of our paragraph. So this paragraph is not asking for the main idea of our article. It's just having you summarize, which means you need to write the important details that we learned from the article and not write literally everything. So our next sentence, which could be used as our topic sentence, I learned many facts about dead and living coral reefs. Everything we write about is now going to be tied back to facts, which are real, about the dead and living coral reefs. We next need to cite the evidence. That means we need to introduce our title, and we are getting really good at this. So in the article, comma, and then we quote the life of coral reefs, comma again, quote, the author discusses. Now it's up to you. I want 3 sentences that gives us details, facts about our story, the life of coral reefs. You put quotes if you write word for word what the author says. If you don't write word for word and you are just describing in your own words what the author says, you do not need to use quotes. So the author discusses, and that's where I want you to write a detailed sentence number 1. And then we have some transition words. You don't need to use these transition words. We have a lot. We can use specifically. We have also next, first, second, third. And then our last sentence is our concluding sentence. You can say in conclusion. Again, we're trying to work away from that. So if you feel confident enough to not write in conclusion and just write your concluding sentence, which is similar to your opening or topic sentence, then you can do so. All right, so that is your paragraph that you need to finish. And if you need a pause, go ahead. All right, thank you.